Like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Done. 120.
Nice back forward. I got you. I got you.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The pickup is 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Right, 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
14. Mike 14.
Hey.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jannard Avery able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
Hey, back up. Now.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground here, and Sanders, he'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 38-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Under 10.
And again this time to the tailback. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
54, right 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
From the gun on third down, Wentz.
Yes,
Looking for
sir.
Sanders, and it's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
45, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield.
It's your time.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Get it.
A first down carry for Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Ready up.
Check three, check three. 40, 40.
Go. Ready.
On third down, it's Hubbard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
60 outlaw.
Let's go, B. Big series.
You draw Porter.
Check three, check three, check three. Kill, kill, kill. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping.
There.
Check out read.
Hey, Foxtrot. Shoot.
Jones now on first down. And he will take it on in for a giant
Touchdown, my boy.
Golden Tate, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Watch tight. Tight is right.
5-9.
3 down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will be knocked down hard.
Come on, man.
Have the first
That shit
down.
retarded.
Got what he needed for the first
I ain't
down
fucking
with a
shit
gain
to
of
that.
2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check. Watch 54. Watch. 54. Hey, get him. Mike's 54. Mike. Here. Come on. I'm bringing it to you.
From the 39, Wentz.
Pick the ball.
Incomplete.
What are you doing sliding it for?
He was right there to break it up.
Pick the ball. Stupid ass dude.
Some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Slam.
Now Wentz on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
How the fuck I still got to go and Tate back here, though?
On the return, it's Tate. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
The fuck is Golden Tate back here, though?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Go.
From the gun, Jones looking for Shepard deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
That's why I don't like Matt fucking.
His second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Check nickel. Check
Rock it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Ah, bro, block for me. God, leave.
I
got something for that, though.
Done to adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, exit. Go, fight.
Throwing Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Get it.
On first down, Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Joker. Check.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Back to throw. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let me get the ball off, bro.
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
This weak-ass blitz not even that
they've
good.
absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
I get one more second in this
time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fix and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Exit. Watch the shift. You got tight. You got
team spell. Look at me. Go. Hey, Charlie. Yeah. Shoot.
Jones on third down.
And he just dropped the ball. Man, this game's so fugazi, bro. He just dropped the ball. Come on, man. Look.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
Okay.
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
This nigga just dropped the ball.
No, I'm with you. There
Come
was
on,
contact,
Slayton.
but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is good. He got just
Some
enough
bullshit,
to clear the
man. I missed so many touchdowns that drive. One in my offensive line can't block.
Right there, something
Shit.
we've seen, 15 times in NFL history.
It's crazy because they only block on runs. They don't block on my fucking time to pass.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Wentz to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Going up top. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two?
This shit, Jabril. That boy out there clowning today.
Perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Oh, you said. Oh, it is.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Hey, lock it. Slam, slam. Hey, 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 hey. Now.
Now it's Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Can you make this?
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And Ingram hauls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
He's checking.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, his 2nd sack of the night.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Squeeze. Check now. Get it.
On 3rd down, Barkley. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Fuck.
Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And he's going to be brought
Oh,
down.
my God, bro. God. This nigga. I'm tired of this nigga,
That's his third sack here tonight.
Damn. Offensive line is so. Look, that nigga get bull rush every time. Who is that? Oh, yeah. He like 67
Pass protection
overall.
has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
They'll go to Barkley again. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Why you running on
4
third
yards
down?
on the pickup there, but it's going to take him
get his
to fourth down. So the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
That's my boy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On second and 9, Wentz is brought in by Jeffrey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Wentz going to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm calling me switching plays. I should have just called time out.
Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You know what? I'm going to score, though, because he scored. I'm going to stop bullshitting.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Leo.
Again, it's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 42 yards on 1st down. Barkley. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
We found 132 fighters.
9-14. We got it. Shoot. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch.
Fair.
Shit.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It was a play that was designed to trick the defense, to try and fool them. They didn't gain a huge chunk of yardage, but they did pick up a 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hurry.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that
I don't know why they made me go for 2.
Incomplete. Tough there, good pass.
And how the fuck he dropped it?
He just couldn't bring it in.
Idiot.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Damn, Saquon don't got no TDs.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hey, wahoo! Go!
On 2nd and 1, Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go!
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
There you go, Saquon.
Saquon Barkley, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13.
Pick the
and that's going to be incomplete.
Nigga got my way with the pick.
No call, and it's
big
third
ass
down.
bait.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back.
Look, he got my way. I'm about to jump that.
This is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. And this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch the screen. Hey, rock it.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Cool.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Jones now going to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Hey, Haywood!
Wentz now on first down.
Pick the ball!
What
Fuck are they doing?
The ball all game.
Why they cheating me, bro?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz.
Pick the fucking ball.
Getting this inside the
I'm
25.
pissed.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I'm reading all that shit. Can we get a pick?
Wentz now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Check Mike 11. We own it. We own it.
One final try now for Wentz. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Giants, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0, and they will head back home.
Let's see who got upgrades.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin their plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey y'all, dash, honey y'all, dash. Cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They're on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me.
Oh, I forgot. I had a breakout game with who? Oh, let's go. Good shit, love. Forgot about that. Me and my warriors guaranteed to emerge victorious. Years blessed, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Oh boy, a superstar now. End zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the